Welcome to The Explainer. So, today, let's talk about AI, but maybe not in the way you're used to. This isn't just about the tech itself, it's about us. We're going to explore how to keep our humanity, our integrity, right at the center of this whole digital age.
And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It really sets the stage for everything we're going to talk about. It's not just a nice thought, it's a mission statement for navigating the world we live in right now. You know, for a lot of us, the pace of technology is it's a lot. It can feel really overwhelming, like you're always a step behind. But what if the starting point isn't the tech at all? What if it's our own intelligence?
And look, if you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. It's a totally valid feeling. When things get this complex this fast, it's so easy to feel a little inadequate or just left out. So let's tackle that feeling by completely reframing what this technology even is.
Okay, so this brings us to a really different, and I think a much more empowering way to look at AI. Instead of this big, scary, all-knowing thing, what if we saw it as something simple?
What's so interesting here is how this idea is defined. Notice, it's not some technical jargon. It's natural. It's almost agricultural. It's about planting seeds or ideas and watching them grow. It suggests that real intelligence is about creating things that last.
And this just sums it all up perfectly. AI isn't the source of intelligence. We are. The ideas, the vision, the integrity, that's all human. The AI is just a tool, you know? It's a helper that can make it easier to plant those seeds we were talking about.
Which leads us to a really important choice we all have to make every time we engage with these tools. It all comes down to the mindset we bring to the table.
So here it is, the big choice. Are we coming from a place of insecurity, feeling rushed, pressured, and not good enough? Or are we coming from a place of integrity, where we're grounded in who we are and what we value first?
Let's break that down a bit. What does that choice actually look like in real life? Well, on one side, you have insecurity, which makes us feel reactive and small. But on the other side, you've got integrity. That's where we feel centered, confident, and we use these tools in a way that actually helps us.
Okay, but that's the million-dollar question, right? It sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do that? Especially when you're stressed, on a deadline, and the tech just isn't cooperating. How do you find that grounded place?
Well, the answer might be in a type of intelligence we all have, but we probably don't think about it enough, our somatic intelligence. It's basically the wisdom of your own body, that awareness of what you're physically feeling in any given moment. It is a super powerful way to get back to yourself.
And check this out. Here's a super simple, practical exercise you can do anytime. It's like a little reset button for your nervous system. Just breathe, feel your feet on the floor, and gently remind your brain, hey, I'm okay, I'm right here. It's a real, tangible way to choose integrity when insecurity is knocking at the door.
So you might be wondering, who is this for? Is this human-centered approach for everybody? Well, maybe not. It seems to be for a very specific kind of person. Someone who's focused on putting more good into the world.
This is really for anyone who knows they have something to offer, but maybe they haven't felt seen or heard. You know, it's for the underdog with a great idea, the quiet leader, the visionary who doesn't quite fit the typical mold.
And that's the whole point, really. This isn't just about using tech to get more done. It's about using it to nourish the good stuff in ourselves and in our communities. It's about healing and real meaningful growth.
All right, this brings us to our final big idea, and it's all about shifting what we value, especially in a world that can get pretty obsessed with credentials and resumes.
I love this. What a powerful reminder, right? It's about focusing on what we actually do, how we show up for each other, the impact we have. It's about our actions, not just our titles.
So, I want to leave you with this final thought. If AI is just a simple tool, just to help her, what seeds could you plant? What good ideas, what meaningful projects could you bring to life with a little help? What could you grow for the future?